Haha! Today we are going on a journey with Del. He's going to point at things, which seems rather pointless for the point he wants to point out. Del, take point. What?
I'm alive.
I guess, but Del.
So how do I switch this one again?
No, you gotta just tap the rear camera button. No, don't take it. The other. Oh, for fuck's sake! Damn it, Del! Just tap the rear camera button. Well, look at you. You've done it. Although we're still in vertical mode. Oh, jeez. Zooming out a bit. Let's rotate a tad bit. A bit more. Need to scale it up again. Ah, much better.
I'm just making a point here.
Oh, and when I do it, it's not allowed?
Well, I want people to see. There's this church here, right?
Ah, this is going to be a perspective thing, huh?
So I'm going to be using this church, and I'm going to be using the line just up here that intersects the building. Okay, that's what I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be using this signpost, right? Signpost that's higher.
I don't know about that. It seems lower.
The signpost is much lower than the intersected part of the building across here.
Well, why did you say it was higher then?
So, let's just have a wee look, shall we?
We shall indeed. I'm quite curious what you've cooked up.
I'll show you exactly.
Lovely.
Sneaky little fucking toe rag.
Wait, what? What?
They give real science a fucking bad name.
Well, what the fuck happened? Why is he suddenly so triggered?
Absolute bufters. Right, so.
Well, alright then. Let's see what you've got.
Let me just show you here, okay?
You gotta love that steady hand of Fleur for camera use. I mean, really.
Right, so. Well, get that. How do I get that away?
You did what now?
How do I get the chart away then now? Go away.
The chart? You mean the map? Well, Del, you've got to tap the...
Right.
So you fixed it. Awesome.
So what I want you to see is that intersecting line there, halfway up the church, okay?
Oh no. Judging from that sign being slightly higher visually, are you gonna say what I think you're gonna say?
Oh look!
Oh crap.
My sign's in the middle of my frame.
Del, please, Del, don't say it. You don't understand.
But the church is lower.
Why?
Why is that? Do you know why? It's because I'm not at the right elevation.
Holy freaking hell, man. You delusional mother...
That's why. Look at it when I bring it back. Oh, look, I'm at the same height as the signpost.
Del, you really are not.
And the intersecting part of the building's lower than the signpost. How can that be? Oh, the street must be curved. No, it's just because I'm at a lower elevation than the signpost.
Well, that is exactly what's going on. So, what seems to be the problem? And please refrain from saying something silly.
But right now it looks to you like I'm the same elevation, but I don't need to prove any of that. I can just say, oh, I'm at the same elevation. Look, How can that be possible? Oh, look, it's coming back down again. Oh no!
What the fuck am I even watching right now?
Oh, it's no moving, it's no changing when I move the phone.
And why would that be, Del?
How can the halfway point of that building possibly be lower than my sign? Because I'm not at the same elevation as the sign. Simple.
Alright, that's about as far as I'm gonna let this nonsense go. Delusional Del, please pay attention, cause this is gonna be simple. Let's take for example this frame, shall we? It seems decently level, as in horizontally and not tilted forward or backwards, because that will have influence on your horizon line. Let's throw in a few vertical lines to check. Yes, this is indeed fairly level. Seems the church is more level than some of those street signs. Next up, let's use the exact center of your recording as the horizon. And because we've did a superficial level check on your shaky cam footage, we can now even conclude everything above that horizon line is in fact physically above you. And here's the neat thing, Del. We can actually figure out you are now standing somewhere that's higher than the sidewalk. Also, in comes perspective, where objects closer to you are visually bigger, while they can be physically smaller than objects further away. Even a very small object, let's say a lighter, can easily fill the entire vertical space of the frame. Heck, it could even fill the entire frame if it's close enough and right in front of the lens. The thing is though, they are physically smaller and can be physically lower, while they visually look bigger and higher. That is until you apply the rules that come with perspective. Now I'm sure you've at the very least figured out that one.
Oh look!
Oh great, you turned your phone 90 degrees? Really? And here we go.
Look, oh, I'm at the same height as the car, but the fence behind the car's now below the car. Oh no, what's happening?
Alright, calm down, Del. There's nothing to worry about. Once again, the car is physically lower than the fence, but looks visually higher because it is closer to you and its roof is physically above you. Here are some lines to show you. Really, this is not some kind of black magic or something.
Oh dear, oh it's getting even lower. Look at that, it's getting even lower now. The fence behind the car's getting dropping and dropping and dropping. I'm at the same height as the car.
No.
Oh no, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm not actually. Oh no, I'm cheating. That's right, aye, when I'm up actually level with the car, aye, that's right, it's not really.
Well, apart from that, you've also tilted the camera way forward. And what does that mean, Del? Alright, I'll explain it to you. So, when you tilt your camera forward, the actual horizon visually moves up in your frame, while your in-camera virtual horizon goes down, meaning your camera is not level, and vice versa. If you want to check things in relation to the actual horizon, your camera has to be perfectly leveled, or at least as close to it.
Oh, what's this? Oh no, oh. That building must be growing.
That building must be... What? I'm just glad the facepalm cannon is out of hands.
Those windows over in those flats be down so low. I mean, I'm at the same height as the car. That building must be sinking. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey!
Well, I'm glad you're having fun. What's he doing?
You've got an object closer than you. If you get an object closer to you, okay, something in the distance and you drop down below the object so that you're knowing the height with it, the things in the background parallax, they start to fall down.
Well, in relation to the Earth's horizon, yeah. But you still seem to think it is in relation to your own eye level, which can vary based on the angle you are looking at shit. If you're looking down at stuff, you are physically higher than it. If you're looking up at stuff, you are physically lower than it. And this is in relation to the horizon of the planet, not your actual eye level. Now, listen up, Del, and all you other flurfers. Here's a wee fact you lot constantly want to overlook. If something dips behind your horizon, let's say a building, or better yet a mountain, which you know is physically bigger than you, that means you are physically above something that is physically bigger than you, in relation to the Earth's horizon. And what does that prove? The bloody curve of the planet. Because this cannot happen on a flat plane, where absolutely nothing that's bigger than you, physically, can go lower than you, physically. And we see this happen all the time in reality, with ships going over the horizon, which you constantly seem to deny, for reasons. Why is this so bloody hard to understand for these lot?
That's how easy it is to show these utter spastics up.
Now Del, don't be too hard on yourself. I mean, well, you are actually correct, but still, you know, self-deprecation can go too far, maybe.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's he doing now? Also, it seems he's done? He's done. Well, welcome to the Order of, Order of the Sillies. That's what we're doing here. You are now a jester in the Order of the Sillies. Maybe even the main one. You managed to trigger 3 bloody facepalm cannons. I mean, what the actual hell, Del? Well, I'm out of here. YouTube, you guys know what to do. Bye.